What's on today's game then, Jim?
Porto clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner. I thought it was great discipline and the right temperament.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lahm. Porto finding their passes. Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Messi. And it's Vieira. And he's had a hit! Another save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
This their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Shot could be on. Van Dijk with the clearance. And he can clear it away. And they've got a throw. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kimmich aimed beyond the defence. That's good play. Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pinches it off him. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Lahm. Now it's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Messi. Lovely feet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. To Maldini. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. And Porto go in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Porto have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Corner. Kimmich with the short one. Great defending, strong and determined. Porto are looking to go forward now. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Succumbs to the pressure. Quality ball.
Porto can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now the delivery. Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Looking for options for movement. Header! Ronaldo! Superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they're at it again in double quick time. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He has found the way through. Oh, super find. Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
This possibly the last play of the half. Mignon claims comfortably. That is ended up in no man's land. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Bellingham with the delivery. It's a mighty effort! And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Porto really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Porto ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Vieira. Porto looking to pass their way through. And it's Lam. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lam plays it in. Van Dijk can get it clear. Bellingham. Mbappe. And he's there to make the challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. Kimmich tries to pass it through. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Vieira. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chance here to counter. And he was quick to react. Nedved.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Bellingham. Nice. Goes for a shot! Decent chance! Once more against the woodwork. Alarm, the man synonymous with solidity. 60 minutes played. Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. And that's gone loose. Foot in. And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Messi.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Kukçu. It's Bellingham. Raul. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the shot! Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, nice touch. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nedved. Now it's Messi. Pressure coming in from all directions. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he is going into that little black book. Bellingham has created 1 goal already. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Ambitious ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Nedved. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross to the back post.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and
Played
keeper.
back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back in. Nedved. He rises! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bellingham. Vieira. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Porto, definitely impressive.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
He is through here! And across it goes. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And here's Bale. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a quick one. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And here's Pirlo. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. And it's been shipped out wide. Vieira wins the duel this time.
Porto are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's got away. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Rodri. Bale. That is a great pick out. Oh, look at the space here. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, there's the clearance. And it's Pirlo. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Distributed tidily. Bale. Pirlo. And here's Baggio. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And this is Messi. Lobbed in behind. Header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Ibrahim. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved hangs one in. It's out for a goal kick. Guardiola. Davids. Played out towards the right wing. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he was quick to react. Upamecano. Guardiola. Messi. He shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior in acres of... Oh, great header! No, not the best of headers. Rodri does well to get it back. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Baggio. Upamecano. Here's Tar. Vinicius Junior. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Rodri. Vinicius Junior. Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bale. That is good strength. Produces a cross. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Porto can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Guardiola. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, what a ball! Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Oh, crossbar! And it's this time, surely! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Nedved has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, it's played into the area.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Vinicius Junior. Messi. And it's Pirlo. And he's picked out the run. Cleared without complication. And here's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. It's crossed into the middle. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Nistelrooy, and that's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. Davids unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Has a look and place it forward. Bale. Pirlo. Bale has it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Now the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Davids. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Carlos. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Roberto Baggio. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Big chance, surely! He's scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Porto get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nicely aimed pass. And here's Baggio. Strokes it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, this is a great position. Upamecano tries to clear.
Porto really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rodri. And it's been played through. Porto must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Pirlo is always looking to break lines.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Delivers the ball.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
A header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ferdinand. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Out to the left it goes. And this is Pirlo.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Rodri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Porto can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Porto lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Porto have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this shape, Peter. Managers that set up this way are willing to back their players to execute what is an aggressive attacking intent. Goals are very much in mind, while you hope to keep outscoring the opposition, knowing you're probably bound to let a few in. But essentially, this is real front foot football and can be very exciting.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted...
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Threads one in, and that has been knocked clear. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Referee's given a throw. Cross goes in there.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Well, there's the clearance. Porto are looking to go forward now. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Played down the flank. Bale in acres of space out wide.
That's going in strongly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely spread. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Lam. Porto finding their passes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Still goalless. Koundé looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. Koundé picks it up out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. And this is Inzaghi. And a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to make the challenge. It's run loose here. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. No, he refuses to take the bait. Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just eases him off the ball. Pirlo, out towards the flank. Bale. Cross needs to be good.
Well played and well cleared.
Forlan, spread it left. Mbappe gets into a good position. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Bale. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kukçu. Played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pirlo. Wriggles his way through. Forlan. And this is Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Pirlo. No, he's had it taken off him. We are into stoppage time. Messi. Koundé gets it clear. Played out to the right. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Decent chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Vieira. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi proves just a little bit too... Has a shot! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Porto have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out...
And he shoots! It's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now that is commitment to the cause. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard tries to clear. He's having a go! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Saka. And that's really well manoeuvred. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Lahm plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kukçu. Van de Ven. Now Mbappe. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Throw in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Vieira. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Kukçu. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Bale. He's dealt with that really well. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's a decent clearance. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Porto have the chance to go the other way. He can run onto that. Great ball, and he goes for a shot! That's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Manchester United can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Vieira wins the duel this time. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Maldini attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good look. Neymar! Wow, that's a fine save. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played back in.
Porto really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Lam. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Great vision. Ibrahimovic. Howson gets rid without sophistication. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Takes a shot! Wonderful from Vieira! A finish right from the top draw! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always like...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Neves is probably among the better defensive midfielders around at the moment. He'll no doubt provide the creative input for those up front with his searching passes from deep. He'll also need to drop back and provide cover for that defensive line. And he does it all with aplomb.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And this is Dembele. He's through here. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal! Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Now it's Pele. Cucurella. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hullet. And it's Pirlo. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lam clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. And this is Dembele in with the challenge. Lam. And it's Pirlo. Looking for the run. Floated through. And it's hoisted clear. Botafogo have it back and can go again. Neymar, Messi, and Messi! And it's been taken short. He slings it in. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Porto are looking to go forward now. No goals as yet. He's shifting through the gears here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Koundé. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nedved. Threads one in. There's the delivery. Climbs up big. Goal! Porto! And Porto go in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Porto have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pedri. Dembele. He gets big. It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Botafogo grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Pedri. And that is a little undercooked. Ruben Neves.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Cucurella picks it up out wide. He's in a great position here. Pedri crosses. Nesta gets it away. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri. Done delicately. And this is Neymar. Has a look and plays it forward. Porto are looking to break at pace. Nicely aimed pass. Pedri opts for safety. And it's Nesta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And Cucurella. Now it's Neymar. Ferdinand cuts it out. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So it's back to business. Messi. Great ball and Dembele! Superb from Dembele!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's well positioned. And he shoots! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in